Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Antonio Arroyo, and today I'm going to be talking about what is a lease option. So we'll start off with the definition. A lease option is basically rent with an option to buy, also known as rent to own, rent to buy, a bunch of other names, but essentially what's going to happen is a buyer will rent the home, and within that time frame they have the option to purchase it as well. Now, I also want to cover what happens in a lease option most of the time. So, what happens in a lease option is the buyer will come in, they'll place a down payment. This down payment goes towards the seller because since they're buying the home, they have to put a down payment. And then, once they put a down payment, the buyer is able to lease the property for a specific time frame that the seller and the buyer will agree upon. Usually it's anywhere between 1 and 5 years, with 2 years being the most common. So we'll just go for 2 years. So the buyer puts in a down payment, this down payment goes to the seller, then the buyer moves in, leases the property for 2 years, and during that 2 years, there will be a time frame where the buyer has an option of whether they want to purchase the property or not. So during the time they're leasing it, they get to decide, do I like this property? Do I want to buy it? And if they decide to buy it, they get a mortgage and they buy the property off the seller for a purchase price that I haven't covered yet, but they'll buy it for the purchase price. I'll cover that in a different video, how the purchase price is determined in a lease option. Or if they do not buy the home, they simply just walk away as if they rented the home. Now, that's what happens in a lease option. I understand I went over very basic stuff, but yeah, rent with an option to buy, don't forget it. And in these other videos coming up, I'm gonna go more in detail and teach you all about everything there is to know about what a lease option is. And I want you to know everything from front to back, so that way you could use it in the future if you please. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.